Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is Throwback Thursday. I'm Cecil. I mean, you really, wow, this is the young Cecil. Now, I've got Zach with me today. Cecil is on vacation, hanging out with his grandkids. And Zach, you know, I brought you in because I've been sneezing a lot, not feeling great.
You have.
So if I decide to have a sneezing attack,
that's why I'm here. I'm here to save the show today.
That's right. Hey, why don't you go ahead with the lineup for today?
All right. Well, of course, we've got that Hollywood Minute coming up. We also have the video of the day.
That's right. Your favorite celebrity might be having a birthday today. And then, of course, we're talking about today's guest, talking about Champion Autism Network and what they're doing in the community, as well as a fundraiser for a nonprofit down in Pawleys Island. It's going to be a 5K run and walk.
We also have a celebrity interview
about
is a cool pet
one.
health. This is pretty cool. And we also have some people here talking about a fundraiser for Julie's kids, what that is and how you can help.
That's right. All that and more right after your Hollywood Minute.
I'm going to put him on the phone and let you talk to him, okay?
Is that Frank?
Yes.
Hi, Frank. This is Jimmy Hoffa.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Joe Pesci, Oscar winners all, star in Martin Scorsese's organized crime epic, The Irishman. The first trailer just arrived. The film opens in select theaters and on Netflix this fall, possibly in a repeat of the streaming network's successful Oscar strategy last year for Roma.
If the three of us don't work together, billions of people will die.
Your sister is one of the toughest, baddest, most capable women I've ever encountered.
Vanessa Kirby's Hattie crashes the boys' club of the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw. So what about a spin-off focusing on her character?
I mean, who knows what would happen in that? I think she'd be quite wild. I think they'd have to let her be quite wild. You know, I always thought in her spare time she's like a real party girl, you know, and she does like loads of mad things. So hopefully they would allow me to focus on that element.
Hello, I'm Francis Ford Coppola, and I present for you Apocalypse Now, Final Cut.
For the 40th anniversary of Apocalypse Now, Francis Ford Coppola has restored his Vietnam War epic from the original negative. It's longer than the original, but shorter than Apocalypse Now Redux, and Coppola calls it his favorite version. You can decide for yourself. Apocalypse Now Final Cut plays in select U.S. theaters on August 15th, before arriving on 4K Ultra HD August 27th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, talking about our video of the day. So it's not uncommon to be greeted by an airplane flight attendant when you get on the flight, but they're usually standing in the aisle. Not on this flight. Passengers on a Southwest flight were surprised to be greeted by a flight attendant hanging out in the overhead luggage bin.
Yeah, you see it there in the video. They say she was in there for about 5 minutes, didn't get down until more than half of the airplane was already boarded. Passengers saying she spent the time kindly greeting people as they boarded the plane. So just kind of a interesting situation there on a Southwest flight.
I mean, I think Southwest has been known, the flight attendants, they've been known to sing and do that kind of stuff.
Quirky little things
like that.
Can you
imagine opening it and she's in the thing?
That would be something.
It'd be pretty funny.
Can I take your luggage, sir?
Can I play? It's a good prank to play on somebody. I like it.
Cecil?
Let's talk a little bit, that's right, talk a little bit about where we get our promotional items. Of course, Surfwater Promotions right over there off of Homestown Road in Surfside. They do all the stuff here for not only Carolina and Company Live, but also for WPDE. We can get what? Hats, pins, cups?
Hats, pins, cups. You've got tons of different polos. And even your car, Amanda?
That's right. Cecil's been threatening for a long time to wrap his face all over my car.
Oh, I know.
What he doesn't know is we're scheming against him. But you know what? These guys do a fantastic job. If you need a new logo, a logo revamp, or just some work done for marketing, definitely head on over there. Check them out. Surfwater Promotions right off of Homestown Road in Surfside. All right. Want to talk about today?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Today is Thursday. It's August the 1st, and it is Play Ball Day.
Yeah, it's also Girlfriend's Day, National Girlfriend's Day. So all the guys out there, this is one of those days where you do need to, you know, come home with something special, right?
Plan dinner, do something, yeah, a little extra special, just so she knows that you care. Birthdays today, let's take it back, 1959, Joe Elliott, 60 years old, lead singer for the rock and roll band Def Leppard. He had hits like Photograph, Two Steps Behind, and Pour Some Sugar on Me.
All right, my favorite, Jason Momoa, 1979, he turns 40 today, from the HBO series Game of Thrones, Stargate Atlantis, but I think recently he's been known as Aquaman.
Yeah, absolutely, and the picture is a little different than that
that's
one
a
right
little
there.
different.
All the ladies seem to love it. Talking about 1986, Elijah Kelly, 34 years old. 2007 film Hairspray, also the film's Red Tails, and he had his first role at age 12 in Mama Floor's Family.
All right, well, today in history, back in 1973, the movie American Graffiti opening.
Very good one. That's a great movie if
Yeah.
you've never seen it. In 1993, Reggie Jackson was admitted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in
Cooperstown.
Yep, in Cooperstown.
Yeah, Cooperstown right up there. And from the Know It All department,
Do
did
it.
I get this?
Do it, and you can throw the card too.
This?
It'll be fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I've never thrown the card before. But according to Cecil, who always finds our facts here, blue-eyed people tend to have the highest tolerance of alcohol.
Well, we both have light-colored eyes, so I can't say.
I mean, I'm green, supposedly.
Okay.
Hazel green.
So maybe in the middle. Mine are pretty blue. I'm not sure that's accurate information, but of course we found it on the internet, and Cecil found it as well.
And Cecil found it.
Hey,
so
go for it.
I tried.
It was awful, Zach. It's terrible. Let me try.
There you go. Okay, so instead, see, he always throws it horizontally. You got to try vertically every now and then.
Coming up, we're going to be talking about weather. Zach's got to run over to the green screen, and then, of course, we're going to be talking about the pet celebrity health. Cecil and I sat down with Gabby Douglas. She's a gymnast.
Cool.
It was a really cool interview. You guys are going to get to see that. We'll be back.
So let's do a quick check of the weather forecast right now. We don't have a lot going on, at least on our Skycam network, but we may begin to see a couple of those showers pop along the Grand Strand coastline over the next hour or so. Temperatures right now certainly responding nicely to that summertime sunshine that we get on the first day of August here in the Carolinas. We're at 90 in Marion, 90 in Hartsville, 86 Florence, 84 Myrtle Beach, and 91 the hot spot up there in Lumberton. Take a look at our dew points. Again, the 60s and 70s out there, so certainly a very humid atmosphere. The atmosphere feeling you, it's hugging you, right? That humidity hugging you. High-res futurecast still showing plenty of sunshine out there, although you are noticing that the sea breeze on our high-res futurecast does roll its way inland past the intracoastal waterway around 2 p.m. For the reason of it being past the intracoastal before the fact the showers and storms fire up, we're going to 20% chance for a coastal shower and then a 30% chance for those showers and storms across the PD and the border belt. So if you're west of the intracoastal this afternoon, a better odd of seeing those showers and storms. East of the intracoastal, those odds are lower. If you're heading out to the beach later on this afternoon, again, temperatures staying in the upper 80s before that sea breeze rolls on shore. That's that decrease in temperatures there. Winds out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Be aware, a moderate rip risk out there, even though waves only around 1 foot. More clouds coming into the area tomorrow and Saturday. Certainly more clouds than sun both of these days. The sunshine should return on Sunday, but still scattered showers and storms around. Same thing on Monday before we finally begin to see a drier period set up starting Tuesday into next week.
The following segment is sponsored and paid for by Purina.
You know, it takes a champion to recognize a champion, which is why our next guest is perfect to share information about a competition involving some amazing furry athletes.
How about that? Joining us today is gold medalist Gabby Douglas, who in 2012 became the first African-American gymnast in Olympic history to become the individual all-around champion. Gabby is also a pet lover who's teaming up with coverage of the 22nd annual Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge. Welcome, gold medalist Gabby Douglas.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. All right. So please tell us how this incredible dog competition happens. Tell us about it.
Yes, so the 22nd annual Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge took place in Avon, Colorado a few weeks ago, and I've got to say, to see such high athletic dogs doing what they love and performing at their best was definitely amazing to see. And this is a sporting premier canine event, and what was really cool is that it really showcases dogs from around the world, and it was just so fun to watch.
All right, tell us about some of the events that'll be taking place.
Yes, so there are 6 events, like the freestyle flying disc competition, there was agility, and personally, dock diving was super impressive. So these dogs are running and leaping off of a 40-foot platform into a 19,000-gallon pool of water, and I was just so impressed. And I think my favorite one in particular was the incredible mountain dog competition.
That looks like a whole lot of fun right there. So tell us, what makes a great champion?
It takes a lot, and especially in gymnastics, takes a lot of heart, passion, and dedication. And whilst training and practice is super important, diet plays a huge role, and it is a huge key factor into your success. And so the dogs who are competing in the Incredible Dog Challenge are fed Purina Pro Plan, and it really helps them keep them at the top of their game.
All right, so how can fans see the challenge?
So it actually is airing right here on the CW on August 17th at 12 and 1 p.m.
All right, as a champion, what's next for your amazing career? You really, really are a star.
Well, thank you. Well, besides training my dog for the next year's competition, I'm having a lot of fun doing acting, getting into some entrepreneurial work, and just being a businesswoman.
Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, well, welcome back. And you know what? We've got a luau going on over to kind of help out with Julie's kids, right?
Yeah, that's right. A luau. I mean, they're all dressed up. We've got our leis on.
Oh, yeah.
We're ready to go. And we're going to talk first, actually, to Julie. Julie, talk about Julie's kids. What is the nonprofit about? And then we'll find out about the event and how you guys can get involved.
Okay, well, Julie's Kids is an organization I started probably about 10 years ago. I work with Department of Social Services Children, and Julie's Kids tries to aid the kids with their wish list for Christmas presents, school supplies, their basic needs and necessities. These children that I work with live in a group home.
Oh, okay.
They actually live in a group home. The state gives the kids $400 a year. That's it, a year. Yeah, that's for clothing, haircuts, school supplies, birthday presents, anything that they may need or want throughout the year. Not food or medication, of course, that's paid for. But if you want a backpack and a pair of shoes, sorry, you can only get one because you're out of money. So I started Julie's Kids.
That's I mean, as a parent, we all, those of you who are parents, how much kids they're expensive, They maybe don't have to be super expensive, but $400 just doesn't cut it.
And that's for a whole year.
And you want these kids to be able to, you want to feel normal. You want them to have a normal life and not be embarrassed at school because they don't have something. So
or we can't join the football team because we can't afford the uniform. I can't stay after school for this club. A field trip.
Right.
Who pays for a field trip?
So what you guys do is help subsidize that money to the kid. About how many kids do you currently have
65.
in the home? Wow.
65 kids live in the facility that I work at. Actually, I just left a few of them, and they're hopefully watching me right now. I don't know. But
I like it. So we need to raise money. Nonprofits need volunteers and money, and so you guys are going to do that by a luau. Karen?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. That's where Freedom Boat Club comes in. We met Julie last year, and we did Christmas in July for her last year, and we helped them with all of their Christmas gifts and wish lists for Christmas at the regular Christmas time last year as well. And then this year we're doing it again. We're doing a big luau. We've got the band Atomic Potion, who's donated their time to come out and entertain us. We have the Aloha Island experience. So we've got the Polynesian dancers coming out there. We even got a fire breather that'll be out there. But Freedom Boat Club really wants to help Julie. We think that she has a very good cause. We like that it stays local and goes to our local kids. So we're doing a big barbecue as well, so folks can come. It's open to the public, and it's $20 donation for a barbecue plate that comes with some nice barbecue, potato salad, coleslaw, and we even got some of Gigi's favorite banana pudding for the dessert.
That's good.
There you go.
That's right.
And now, of course, When is this happening? People
And
want
what
to know.
time?
And
That's
what
right.
time? Yeah.
It's happening this Saturday, August
Okay.
the 3rd, and it goes on from 5 until 8 p.m. It's going to be at the Freedom Boat Club that's located at the Harbor Gate Marina.
I love it.
All right. Y'all are doing an awesome thing. Great job partnering with such a wonderful organization. And
she's been awesome to me.
If anybody wants to just make a monetary donation or volunteer, how can they get in touch with you?
Actually, Julie's Kids Inc. is my Facebook page and my webpage, and they can always hit me up on Facebook or on my webpage.
Awesome.
Very cool. It has all the information. It's updated with all current events, upcoming events, and past future stuff.
Awesome. Cool. Wonderful. Great job.
You can also register at the Freedom Boat Club Facebook. We have an event going on there where you can actually register for the event and come on down. So.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Have fun with your luau.
Aloha.
That's right. Zach?
All right, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
All right, talking about another great organization. You know, we have some wonderful nonprofits in the area. The other one, Champion Autism Network, also known as CAN. We're going to talk about a little bit about what they do here in the community to serve the population, you know, that has autism, and how you're bringing awareness as well. Becky and her husband Mike are with us.
Yeah,
Hi.
thanks for joining us. So
Thank
kind of first off, tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
We support families with children with autism, and we curate events modified for people with autism and provide traditional family experiences for them. Sensory-friendly movies, visits to Ripley's and Dave & Buster's, Wonderworks, and bowling, and we're serving our olders now, trying to get them out to come and play through our Cavern event coming up next Thursday, where they can come and play video games. We're going to get them out of their rooms playing video games, but to come together to play video games. So we're really excited about that.
Absolutely. You know, you're trying to make the family feel normal when things that we may take kind of advantage of, having children who don't have any sensory processing or autism. You know, you're trying to create that same experience for these kids as well.
Yeah, we try and do that, you know, because when you can create an environment where the person with autism can come out and feel comfortable, and they don't have tantrums and meltdowns, and there's no judgment from the public, the family can relax and enjoy themselves. So by creating those events and having that experience, the people are gaining trust with us, they come out, they have fun, they come play with us. We've had this area declared as an autism-friendly travel destination. Now we serve
fantastic. It is fantastic.
Over 1,500 families locally in Horry and Georgetown County and in 29 states and 4 countries. So we're really rocking and rolling.
Now we're on the radio.
That's
so
what
we
I wanna
have
know
we have
about.
the
Go
Yes
for
You
it,
Can
Mike.
Talk radio
Yeah,
show.
go for it.
And we're trying to create a support network for folks. So rather than going to a particular spot, you can listen in on the show, and we have a variety of experts. Yeah. We have a variety of people that are going to come on and lend their expertise, whether it's, you know, getting an early diagnosis and early intervention, which is very important for the families, to when the children transition to 18 years old, and there's a whole host of concerns for the parents and these young adults that come into play, all the way to the end of life decisions, right? When we're worried about what's going to happen to our children when we go.
Well, absolutely, and especially if you have a child who has, you know, some type of autism or anything, any handicap really, right?
And you mentioned the radio show. How do you listen to it? Obviously, radio, you know, you typically dial in, right? So how can we hear this?
There are not many transistor radios out there these days.
That's right.
We found like 85% of our listeners are doing it online.
Okay. And you can go to championautismnetwork.com to the Yes You Can Talk tab, and you can click and stream online right from our website.
That is awesome.
Or turn into 94.5 FM here in Myrtle Beach.
And then we'll have the shows posted to the website afterwards, and so you can click into that.
So you can still listen to it on demand.
Yes, absolutely.
Really
21st
cool.
century right there.
I know, I'm telling you. I love it. Technology, it's great. You guys are doing awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful job. And the radio thing, just another way to help spread awareness.
Saturday mornings, 8 to 9 a.m. Please tune in.
94.5.
Thanks for being with us
Thank
today.
you so much.
All right, stick around. Nope, don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to Caroline and Company Live, and we've got
so funny to hear you say it. I love it.
I
Go
know,
ahead.
it's very weird.
It is,
Very
Cecil.
weird.
Cecil Jr. over here.
Here at 12:27 p.m. Very interesting. We've got a fun run walk fundraiser, and I did not mess it up.
You got it right. That's right. It's supporting an awesome nonprofit. You know,
There
we've
we
had
go.
some great nonprofits on the show today.
Yeah.
This one's St. Christopher's Children. Let's talk first. St. Christopher's Children. What do you guys do to help the children in Georgetown County?
All right, so St. Christopher's was formed back in 2007. So for the last 12 years or so, we've been providing disadvantaged kids with new clothing, basic needs, hygiene products,
and most importantly, critical care orthodontia. We've helped over 3,300 children.
Oh, wow.
And have spent over $1 million. And we just continue to help more kids each year. And
Cool.
it's always fun with school starting that everybody has the needed supplies and new clothes, and unfortunately not everybody can afford to do that.
No, they can, and I will say I just did some shopping for my boys, and you know, it adds up, and it adds up very quickly, and you want, as we talked about earlier, you want all the kids to feel like they belong. And so this is a way you guys can do that. It is important, especially building their confidence. So, okay, we've got a big fundraiser. That's the way we've got to make money in order to be able to do that. Tell me about it.
So we're holding our second annual Fun Run Walk. It's on August 17th. Packet pickup is at 7 a.m. The race will go off at 8 a.m. We're really trying not only to fundraise, but to create awareness within our community. And we would like to advance community awareness. We're working with the Waccamaw High School girls cross country team this year, and Coach White, which will help us generate hopefully more participation. So yes, we invite everybody to come out. You can sign up. It's online registration only. It's at itsyourrace.com.
Okay.
And it's $25 pre-registration, $35 as of August 14th.
Okay.
So early registration's
Everybody's
encouraged.
welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
Awesome.
We've got a lot of great sponsors. We're going to have food and drinks and all kinds of things out there for the participants.
Looking for volunteers.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You're on the end of the show. Do you know what that means?
No,
you
we
get to
win.
wave at all your friends. We win! You get to wave. Make sure you guys check this out. Go to their website, go to their Facebook, check it out. Make sure you sign up online for this awesome event. And hey, Zach.
What?
Good job, buddy.
I try.
I love it. Y'all
Good
wave.
job. Thank you.
See you guys.
See you guys later.
All righty.